Tuffie vlogs. Messages of the new paradigm number
11. Today, I would like to talk about separateness and oneness from the perspective of energy, from the perspective of our chakra system. In the old world, in the old paradigm, we were raised, we spiritual people, we were trained with 7 chakras. And I will explain it thoroughly because it's really easy to get a state of oneness when you really comprehend the chakra system. And if you only know the 7 chakras, funny enough, you stay in a state of separateness without knowing it. So I would like you to experience the difference. So to start with what we know, we have 7 chakras, and let me rephrase them in a way that our energy centers are more appropriate. So the first chakra is our root. It's our physical perception, our matter perception. So this chakra is the energy of matter, which is our physical perception, but also our house and our clothes, and it's what we are in matter. It's our value. It's, well, our physical presence, our physical vehicle. That's the first chakra. Then the second chakra, it's my favorite because that's one of a chakra. I call it life force. Not only it's life force. From a tantric perspective, because the second chakra is an unstructured chakra, and it is the energy center of sexuality, creativity, and emotions. So that are 3 separate themes centered in one chakra, which means it's one theme, which means sexuality equals emotions equals creativity. And that's why it's called life force. That's the second chakra. And then the third chakra I call identity. When I was trained 30 years ago in chakras, in the yoga, it was called our fire, our solar plexus. And it's our fire, but what drives us, what motivates us, that's the identity part. And that's the part which also gets angry and hurt, and because every attack affects our identity. So it's a really important chakra. Who are we? And then the fourth chakra is love. It's our ability to love everything, yourself, another person, the world, the earth. Love, love, love. It's an ability. Then the fifth chakra it was called communication, but communication from where? For me, the fifth chakra is the point of the expression of the soul, the sound of the soul. So it's a physical soul realm. And it's important to know because chakra 8 is the non-physical soul realm. So that might be confusing, but that's why I explain it so thoroughly now. And the fifth chakra is the center of our multidimensional being, but from the physical form. So whatever you speak is coming from the source of who you are, from a bigger perception, a bigger view. It's who you are as a soul, the expression of your higher self. That's the fifth chakra. The sixth chakra, the third eye, is the chakra of blueprint. And we used to call it vision, but vision is a 3D expression of blueprint, which is already the blueprint of Source. And the blueprint of Source creates our physical expression. So this is what the 6th chakra is about. And then we have the 7th chakra, which is the crown chakra, and that is our physical connection with Source. It's the same with the soul in the 5th chakra. The Source chakra is 9, which is above us, and it connects us all. We are all the same. We have all the same 9th chakra. But the 7th chakra is our physical manifestation as a human expression. So that's a different chakra. And that was it. We thought this is who we are. The 7 chakras, but I already mentioned it. We have also an 8th chakra and a 9th chakra. And not only above our head in a positive form, but also underneath us in a -7, -8, and a -9 form, which is a negative form. So we have a light experience, conscious light thought form, and we have a minus polarity in ourself, which is a non-physical, non-light, non-thought form, and that is feeling. So those are equal. But let me go back to what I discovered in 2012, because till that time, we only knew 7 chakras. And what I saw after the Maya calendar shift, I saw in every person 2 chakra systems, and there were 2. One was the old one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and behind was another one, which was 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, which was completely the opposite, which means that if we live from chakra 1, which is the physical realm, and it changes to 7, then suddenly we are based in divine direction. And instead of the 2nd chakra, we are living from the blueprint. And instead of our identity, 3, we are living from 5, our soul. So we have reversed everything energetically. We are reversed. And what does that mean? So I saw 2 chakra systems, and at that time I thought it was a 7 chakra system. And then I saw they were polar. So there's 7, 1, 6, 2, 3, 5, 4, 4, 5, 3, 6, 2, 1, 7. Is that right? Yeah. So we are just not one dual side. We are not only black or white, we are black and white, and we are, especially in this time frame, because we are shifting, we are using both chakra systems at the same time. So the one we choose for is the one who is active. And this is so different than we are used to live energetically. And if you don't know what's going on in our energy system, then you will get confused and you will be in chaos, and you will feel like you are thrown away like a ping pong ball, and you are a victim of the circumstances. That's what happened. That's what happens if you don't have the consciousness of the awareness of your energy, how it works. Now, the big difference between separateness and oneness is the shift from the 7 chakra system to the 9th chakra system. Because if you know that underneath is -7, -8, and -9, and above is +8, +9, and you know it's a circuit. We are not a linear vertical line, well, we look like one as a human, but energetically we are a ball. And the ball is like expanding and contracting and moving like lungs. We are a breathing circular system. And what happens if you meditate on your issues in some kind of chakra? Let's say you are hurt by somebody because somebody is angry at you, and you have this friction in your third chakra. Now what happens if you don't know this, then you stay angry and you have this friction in your third chakra. But if you meditate and you let the energy flow in your whole energy system, which means that the energy goes up and goes through your whole energy system, then your identity will expand to your soul and just right away to your source. And from your source, you have another perception of your identity than from your identity itself. And from the perspective, it's such a difficult word, from the perception of your soul and of your source, the problems you experience in the realm of identity will just, I will not say evaporate, but sometimes this really happens because there are no problems. There is no issue from that point. And this is what makes the difference between separateness and oneness, because this is the ultimate feeling of oneness. And from the feeling of oneness, from the experience of oneness, it's connected to every cell of who you are in the most greatest expression of your being. I hope this talk makes sense. I felt it is really important to, it's already 12 minutes, to explain this, because if there's consciousness, if there is awareness, then there are no problems. That's what I want to say. And problems are only an invitation to love yourself more. Yeah, I want to end with that. Love you.
Tuffie Vlogs.